But she wasn't alone. She was with a girl who was as dark as she was light. They smiled and laughed and went straight into the cathedral. I waited a while before following, trying to make my way silently through the heavy cathedral doors. I didn't sit down. Instead, I leant against one of the columns at the very back, hiding in the shadows. My eyes had to adjust to the darkness inside the cathedral after the bright sunshine outside. She sat alone on a pew right at the front. I tried to find her friend, but couldn't see her. She'd left her hair loose today. She also wasn't as composed as she'd been before. Her head was tilted back so that her hair fell over the back of the pew. She was twisting and turning in tiny, delicate motions to find a comfortable position, and she lifted one leg up onto the pew so that I could see a single bare knee. Suddenly, I felt all the blood rush to my groin. My God, what's she doing? Or rather, what were they doing? Definitely not praying and sitting in contemplation. I thought. I felt my heart beating faster, trying to stop myself from falling over in surprise. I stayed standing, watching her gentle movements, her angelic hair rolling in waves with every little motion. My brain started to reconsider, and I realized that the thoughts and images forming in my mind were rather pleasing and comforting to my lady downstairs. The dark-skinned girl was eating her out. Well, she had to be. An image formed in my mind of that dark-skinned face, greedily licking at her pussy, sucking her clit hard, sticking her tongue deep inside her, and licking all the way round. A powerful vagina that throbbed tightly around her tongue, and firm thighs tensing up with pleasure. I was completely overcome with desire at the mere thought of it all. I couldn't see anything. I had to be careful not to moan or to start committing that same sin already being committed in the quiet cathedral. Images flashed through my mind. I saw the delicate but eager hands of a woman grabbing hold of a dark-skinned face, forcing her deeper into her wet and warm pussy. The other girl's playful tongue and her soft red lips that nibbled at her, the red polish on nails that carefully wound their way up the inside of her thighs and found their way into the cave of desire, helping the tongue bring joy to this most beautiful angel. The moaning made the candlelight flicker, her cheeks blush, and her eyes glaze over. For the first time in my life, I came from sheer fantasy alone, and I had to hold back my own groans as I collapsed against the column, trying to breathe silently as I listened to the couple giggle and whisper to one another before sneaking out. I remained on the floor for a long time, collecting my thoughts. Lunch had been over for a while now, but I couldn't worry about that. All I knew was I simply had to see that again. One way or another, I managed to get up and leave, mumbling excuses to my colleagues for the long lunch when I returned. It was an unproductive day. It rained for the next few days. My thoughts were a blur of everything I had experienced. I got so hot, I had to go out in